and we're trading some of the key stock movers of the day. Courtney Garcia is with us. She's Senior Wealth Advisor at Payne Capital Management and a CNBC contributor. Courtney, welcome. All right, let's start with Nike because TD Cowen just trimmed its price target to 73, citing risks to the company's financial outlook from the impact of looming tariffs under the incoming Trump administration. Now, that's about $1 or $2 below current levels. Would you be a buyer of Nike here, Courtney?
I wouldn't. I would stay on the sidelines here. And this is a stock that's down about 30% year to date. And as much as I want to take that and look for opportunities when something's down so much, you've got to say, why is it down 30%? And are those pressures relieved? So there's a few things with this story. One are the tariffs, which you just quoted. So just in general, the China recovery has been a lot slower than everybody expected. And now we're going to administration, which has rhetoric of tariffs on China. And you can see there's retaliatory tariffs from China to the U.S., which can negatively affect a Nike. But add on top of that, you're seeing a consumer who has been stressed under inflation and is changing from athleisure, which was big during COVID, back more towards traditional wear. And for people who are still buying in that space, there's a lot of competition here. You're seeing the likes of On and Hoka are really a competitive pressure here on Nike. And I don't know if that story is changing in the near term. So for all those reasons, I would continue to stay on the sidelines.
Just bought some On sneakers. They're very nice, got to say. All right, next up, CVS Health, the company reaching a deal with dissident investor Glenview Capital for 4 board seats just weeks after the healthcare giant ousted former CEO Karen Lynch. Glenview's CEO Larry Robbins will join the CVS board effective immediately, along with 3 other directors, expanding the company's board to 16 members. What do we think of CVS here, Court?
Yeah, and I think we've got to see a bigger turnaround story here. So in the short term, I, again, am going to stay on the sidelines. This is another stock that is very beaten up, but there has been a big shift here. Now, Tyler, I don't know the last time you were in a CVS, but it is really hard to buy anything there. You go and everything is locked behind these cages. And so what's happening is people are actively choosing not to go to your local CVS, and you're just going to buy something online. And it really puts pressure on their retail business. But add on top of that, you're just going to go buy your regular things like shampoo and body wash over at an Amazon because it's easier to do. But now Amazon is getting into the pharmacy business, which is really putting a lot of pressure on a CVS. And then you're looking at things like their Medicare Advantage space, which has a lot of increased medical costs and is continuing to put pressures on their margin. So again, I don't see these lifting. I think the question is, are these new board members going to have a turnaround story? The hope is so, but until we see what that is, I would again stay on the sidelines here.
All right, let's go to the kind of battleground area of the day, which is really around these potentially loosened restrictions for Tesla and others on the self-driving front in a new Trump administration. Now, we were talking earlier about why would Uber be down, and the word is that, well, it increases competitive pressure because now, you know, Tesla's fleet of robo-taxis, here they come. Courtney, what do you think? Would you be a buyer of Uber here?
I would buy on some of this weakness of the headlines. I do think self-driving cars are going to be the way of the future, but this is not happening today or tomorrow. These regulatory pressures are not really the biggest barrier to entry as a fact of the availability and the technology of the self-driving vehicles. And Uber is getting into that space. You're seeing partnerships with things like Waymo. And in the meantime, they've been consistently profitable. You're seeing growth in both their mobility and their delivery businesses. I think this is something you want to keep in your portfolio. Absolutely.
All right, she sticks with it. Hails it. Courtney, thanks.